Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Matt, EliteThrowsCoaching.com. Before we get started today, I'm going to take about the next 2 hours to do a bunch of these video analysis and upload them here on YouTube. Make sure to go to the description below. We only have 12 spots left to our overnight throws camp in Western Pennsylvania. It's out at Allegheny College in Meadville, PA, right near Erie, kind of Cleveland, Ohio, Erie, PA area. So make sure you guys go to the description in the but down below to get that link. Click on the link, get signed up because this is going to sell out within the next week or two. So make sure go there, get signed up, check it out. Okay, today we are taking a look at Athan. And Athan is a discus thrower and shot putter. He sent in one of each video, so one shot and one discus video. And basically the same issues are happening in both the rotational shot and the discus, with those both being very similar mechanics, both being very similar techniques, the rotational shot and the full throw in the discus. We want to take a look here and see sort of what's happening in both, what's similar in both, to kind of give him some ideas here. So he is a 170 plus foot discus thrower and a 54 foot and change rotational shot putter. So let's take a look. Again, as always, going to watch this in real time a couple times. See what's going on here. And I do apologize. The video, he's so close to the top of the screen in the video that I had to record some of the QuickTime player up at the top. So hopefully you're not getting too confused with that. Now, a couple things pop up. First thing that pops up is it does look like he's leaving his feet when he throws. So it looks like he's leaving his feet and then throwing. He also has this tendency, you could really see this in the shot put video. He's got this tendency to kind of almost crunch his body down, almost like he's doing a sit-up or a crunch at the end. See, everything kind of goes forward. He kind of throws his head forward. He puts his chest down, and his butt and his hips almost come falling backwards into the circle. So that's typically because the power foot, the right foot's coming off the ground. And then you've got nothing left to push with. You've got nothing left to create force with, so you just bend over. Try to kind of use your upper body to kind of crunch, to kind of give a little bit of an extra kind of oomph onto the end of that throw. So let's break this down here kind of frame by frame, see what's going on. But we start off here, back of the circle. I'm going to get started up. I like the start. It's kind of just a couple of those, pull back once, pull back, and go. So you see here we've got good separation. Got the discus way behind his right hip. Okay, left arm's coming through. See, he starts to turn. The left hand, the left knee, the left foot are all coming through at the same time. You see, they're pointing left. And then as his left toe, his left knee, his left hand is left, or his left arm is pointing left. They're kind of pointing at the pole right here. His right foot comes off the ground. That's what one of our previous videos were talking about in the under this channel in the new playlist about common shot and discus faults and corrections, is that the right foot comes off the ground late. You can see here his right foot is coming off the ground as everything on his left side is pointing left. So that's a pretty good start right there. You can see he does have sort of that high kick. So it's a lift and a kick. What I would love to see is I'd love for you to keep that right foot lower to the ground and actually lead with the inside of the knee and the inside of the foot and sweep through that circle. Instead of the lifting in the air, just takes too long. So the lift and the kick just takes too long. And you see, you don't lose separation, but you definitely don't have as much separation as you did right here. You start to lose the separation because as you're waiting for that right foot to go up and then back down, your upper body continues to unwind. All right, you're leaning over a little bit to the middle, which I'm not a huge fan of. I know it doesn't make a massive difference, but I'm not a huge fan of the leaning over. I like to see a little bit more upright posture. I like to see the head up, the chest up, kind of get you in a better position, better posture. But the first major thing that's going on here is that when the right foot touches down in the middle of that circle, watch how it doesn't move. So the left foot continues to come through, but the right foot doesn't move. The right foot stays pointing back here at 12 o'clock. Now, right when the left foot is about to touch down, that's when he starts to turn the right. Okay? And you can see what that looks like. We're wide open at this point. You're already starting to look down the circle. You're already starting to open that left arm down the middle, and the right foot and the right knee, the left foot grounding, those things haven't happened yet. So I like to see the left foot ground like this. Ground the left foot, then your left arm is already going to be closed. Okay? So if you can keep your left arm back, or try to keep the left arm back all the way until the left heel grounds. So left arm back, the left heel grounds. Now let's try to get the right foot, the right knee, and the left arm to all turn down the middle of that sector at the same time. Okay, so what we're doing here, you can see by not turning the foot when you got to the middle, you're not turned enough at this point. Because you're not turned enough at this point, you're already shifting weight onto your left without really doing anything with this right foot. So all you can do at this point essentially is basically just lift the right foot and drag it forward. So now it's off the ground, and watch, you're just going to kind of jump in the air and throw. That right foot's got nothing to push with, so it turns into a jump and a throw. And you can see that you're actually pushing your body backwards. You're not able to get all the way out over the front of that circle. You're kind of jumping and throwing. Okay? Now, it's a great looking throw. 170 feet, that's a great throw. I mean, that's farther than I threw in high school, so great job. 170 feet's a great throw. But you can start to see here that you've lost connection with the ground basically here. You've got the discus in your hand still, but you've already lost connection with the ground. There's no way you can apply any power with just the very tip of your toe on the ground or on the circle. Not here, now it's completely off the circle. And same thing, it starts to push forward, but there's no connection with the ground. So you're losing force. There's that leak. So what should we do instead? Well, first things first, get that right foot closer to the ground. Once the right foot touches down in the middle of that circle, keep the right foot turning. So right here, I'd love to see the right foot pointing at 9 o'clock, pointing at this pole, but it's pointing here. Again, because you stopped in the middle, you can imagine it's pointing at 3, it's pointing at 12, should be pointing at 9. But it's not. It's kind of pointing back here over at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So don't hesitate. Don't stop that right foot. Don't drop weight onto the heel. You can see your heel's not dropping, but your body is going left. Your body's going this way. So you're shifting weight onto your left because you're not turning the right. Okay, remember, in order to pivot, you need to have your weight on top of the foot that's going to pivot. Out of the back of the circle, you need all your weight on the left. In the middle of the circle, you need your weight on the right. If you're having trouble turning that right foot, it more than likely means that you're shifting weight and you're falling off the right. See how it looks like that right hits and you kind of fall off the right. Watch how you kind of dump onto your left. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of dumping on the left. Your weight's already shifting on the left. So you don't have any other choice but to pick your feet up off the ground and twist your body in the air. Kind of crunch forward, twist forward. So instead, let's keep that right foot turning in the middle. Keeping the right foot turning in the middle is going to help keep your weight back. Keeping your weight back is going to help keep the right foot on the ground. Keeping the right foot on the ground is going to help you push over the front of that rim, or the front of that circle. Okay? So, again, lower right foot in the back. Keep that right foot turning in the middle of the circle. and then keep your weight back, keep your right foot on the ground as you go into your throw, and then push into the throw. Don't jump and throw. Push your body into that throw, and you're going to see a big improvement. All right, so that's what I got for you today. I'm not going to do the shot one just because it's the same corrections as discus are happening in the shot circle as well. So take these same corrections into the shot circle. Again, please make sure to check out the description below this video to see some more information about our Pennsylvania overnight camp. And as always, guys, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification button. That way you are notified of whenever a new video like this comes out. All right, thanks so much for sending in the video. Anybody else has any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.